Hey guys, let's take a trip down investment lane. That's right, Magic the Gathering. How much cash can we make? How much can we lose? What are the best modes of investment? Let's take a look, guys. It's coming up. Hey guys, welcome back. MTG Moxman here. I hope wherever you are, you're having an awesome day. Hope things are going well. You got your feet up on the desk. You're kicking back with maybe a coffee, a cold beverage as you watch me, and you're getting a chill day because you deserve that awesome day. We all do once in a while. So for the next 10 minutes, we're going to talk about Magic investing because you know what? Most of us are investors, even if we didn't realize it. You got a sleeved card at home? Probably a Magic investor. Maybe short term. Maybe you're going to trade into a store in the next 5 years because you're going to trade up decks, but you want that card to still have some value, right? Now, there are bigger investors. People who like to save cards for a long period of time. There's people who like sealed product. There's people who like singles. That's all up in the air. Today, for this little short video of 10 minutes, 12-minute length, I'm just going to let you know some of the stuff I do and what I look for when I think of an investment and what I think I'm going to get back on it. So first off, we're going to start with the collector boxes. Those are fairly new pieces to Magic's arsenal of cards. Now, when you look at this, I see it's pricey. But I like the fact there's only one printing. So that's a real big one for me. Just like the old reserve list cards, one printing. That's big. I understand these are anywhere from between 250 Canadian all the way up to $500 Canadian for a box, depending on if it's Commander Legends, Modern Horizons 2, Throne of Eldraine, the first one that came out. Remember the cool storybook frames, right? Am I right? So it can be a big thing. Premium cards, sometimes, like in Zendikar Rising, you can get the bonus packs with the extra little cool box topper cards inside. It's kind of nice, right? Modern Horizons 2, we know, is loaded with fetch lands. These will make them more desirable later. I also look for cards that have good nostalgic history. Cards I can look for and enjoy because I enjoyed playing with it at the time. That bodes well when you try to resell it, either to a store, eBay, or some other vehicle platform like Card Market. Guys, TCG Player, whatever you're going to sell to, remember those places have fees. All of them will. Factor that in when you're going to sell it. I always have the rule of double. Whatever I buy it for, I must sell it at least at double. So if I buy a box for $500, it's got to be $1,000. If I buy it for $200, it's got to be $400. If I buy it for $100, it's got to be $200. Those are the minimums. You can go higher, but that's the minimum you're going to do to get your cash back. Remember that. Sets like this are so good. Also, I look for deals. Things can be on sale. Deals do happen. When you look at Call Time right now, I'm following it right now at 401 Games. It's $249.99 because it's not selling well and nobody cares. Christmas time, Cyber Monday, Black Friday, whatever you want to look for, around that time of year. Places like 401 put this kind of stuff on sale. So I always put a little cash aside, just a little bit. So when these deals come up, I can grab them for the channel and possibly add them to giveaways or other things I do on the channel for fun, for all the viewers. But I gotta be ready for it, which means you as an investor or collector have to be ready for it as well. You gotta look at those stores and track them and see how their prices go. Some places even inflate their prices. So as an investor, you want to make sure you're getting the best value for your dollar. Look for places that give you free shipping. You're going to look for places that have good deals. And you're going to want to buy it in bulk. Buy it all at once. Okay? Keep that stuff in mind. Okay? Because this is a good deal now. But like Theros, this might go down to $199 by Christmas, which means I grab some because I'm getting a good deal. Now, when we're talking old school cards, Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, Arabian Nights, Antiquities, the Dark, Legends, anyone? When you start going to this phase of Magic, the really Four Horsemen old school sets and the original printings, Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, these cards are old. They had very small print runs, and basically any card in the set nowadays, even if it's a reprintable card and it's been printed 10 times, but the original ones here have value. They have value because they're hard to get your hands on anything in decent condition. So if I have any of these cards now, I just hold on to them. I don't give them up, okay? I hold, and it's something I keep an eye on, and whenever I see a cheap deal, I might grab extra commons and uncommons just to have in my collections. All right, guys, so the next one's coming up is going to be the reserve list. Now, the reserve list, the last set to go on the reserve list was Urza's Destiny, okay? And the reserve list in Magic's history has 572 cards currently on the list. These are cards that can't be reprinted. Wizards makes like semi-reprint cards, like there's a Black Lotus, they made like the Jeweled Lotus, right? They've made, those kind of comparisons, but it's not exactly the same as the original Power cards or any of these cards on the reserve list. Many of these cards have faced buyouts before. But as an investor myself looking into some of this stuff, I look for cards I think could possibly be broken in the future. So if I think a card, Wizards may manipulate other cards around it to make that card valuable, that might be a card you want to grab and hold on to. You're always looking at that 5 to 10 year mark. You got to hold them for a long time. And don't go checking the price every 5 minutes because it's not going to help you. Check once a year. Keep tabs on how that card is doing, but that's about it. You don't want to become too paranoid with your investment. And remember, you have to be willing to let that investment go to zero. Sometimes things don't work out, you're going to lose your shirt on it. So many people like to branch out in the Magic thing and have a few little Magic cards here and there until they're comfortable getting in a little bit deeper. Something to keep an eye on. But the reserve list is a place I like to buy cards out of. I mention it all the time on the channel, and I feel very safe investing here, even though I'm not a financial advisor, and this is an entertainment channel, and I didn't graduate Magic University, so I can't help you guys. This is all just right. This whole video is for entertainment purposes only. All right, foils. Magic foils. New foils, most people hate them. Old foils, a lot of people love them. There is a very tight-knit group of people who love to buy the really old school foils. I covered a video on it just last week. If you're new to the channel, take a look at that video. Put a comment out there. I'll be happy to help you out. But a lot of the old school foils are worth a lot of money. 2006 and before. The foils seem to hold up well. Players have a real love for the artwork and the way the foils were represented with the shooting star and stuff. Guys, keep an eye on them. Some are still really cheap, and it's a great way for investors to get in. This is not an area I invest in, though. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not that it's not investable. I got in probably too late for myself and how I feel comfortable doing it, so I myself do not dabble in this particular area unless I already have the cards. Because I do have quite a few foils, and I have been checking the prices. I wish I had gotten more when I could. And our last area today is going to be sealed products. Look at my background. As you can tell, I enjoy sealed products. This is something I excel at. I have been flipping sealed product for quite a long time. I don't do much of it now. I tend to just kind of hoard and build up again. But there was a time I was trading boxes all the time. Sometimes for cash and trade. I traded to stores. I traded on eBay platform. And I traded locally with people. Now, when you're going for these, for any boxes like this, I have the rule of double. That goes across for every card I buy. The rule of double. I must make double my money whatever I pay for something, or I don't sell it at all. It doesn't even come as consideration. So if I paid $100 for a box, it's got to be getting $200 back. If I pay $130, I got to get back $260. And that's after fees, guys. So you got to factor that all in. And because the prices are up like this, and then Wizards keeps raising and changing the market and inflation comes in, let's face it, some of these boxes take longer to appreciate than others. And the reason I showed you guys Dominaria is because it was a short run box. And when you short run a box, it forces the price higher because there's less available quicker than people thought. And we know this year, Throne of Eldraine, we had Core 2021, Ikoria. These were all short shifted, guys. There's a couple other sets. I'm waiting to hear about Zendikar Rising and a few others. Theros was short run too. When you short run a set, the prices are more likely to go up later. So if you see these things on a deal somewhere in your local store around Christmas time, that is the time to get in and keep an eye on it. Because that's the time you can make some serious money on sealed product. But don't forget, you also have commander decks. You've got bundle boxes. You now have the collector boosters, the set boosters. There's a lot of areas here. And I'll be curious over the years to see which one really gains in value. But as an investor myself, I tend to stay toward the draft boxes. I only have a few collector boxes I showed you guys earlier on the side there. Those collector boxes over there. Because I use them for the channel for stuff, right? I've kept now a couple just in case things go up, but it's not my main area of investment still unless I decide to convert over depending on how Magic World goes, right? Because you always have to be adaptable, be able to change, and be willing to let things go to zero. You have to accept the fact that all this stuff here may go to zero one day and you're stuck with just a bunch of cardboard. Cardboard you paid a lot of money for. But as I said, it looks like Magic's going well. Things are on the up. Any stock can go to zero. At least I get to enjoy the cardboard. Guys, this is MTG Moxman. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Remember, Magic's your friend. Bring a friend to Magic. Have a great time. Hold the line on those reserve list cards. I look forward to seeing you guys each and every day. Have a great day today. Hey guys, a big shout out to all my patrons out there. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in each and every day, watching the whole video. It's amazing. Thank you for all the patron support for making this channel possible, because without you guys, let's face it, this would not be happening. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day today. I'll see you all tomorrow. Ah! Have a great day, guys.